All right. So, right now, one of the things I've been doing is I've been watching YouTube videos from other young founders or people my age that are maybe going through a similar process, whether it's a clothing brand, whether it's just starting in a business, whether it may be starting a podcast. I've been trying to look at interviews from these individuals to maybe get some inspiration. And one of the things that came across my head is everyone's, including myself, I'm in such a rush to create the next big thing before I'm 30. And I'm looking at all these YouTube videos and all these successful people that I'm looking up to. They're in their 20s and they've made it. They're traveling around the world. And I say this because it got in my head a little bit for a second, because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing these people that are essentially, could be wrong, looks like they're set for life. But I have to remind myself that is such an anomaly, okay? And one of the books I'm reading right now, it's called Creativity Inc. It's by the co-founder of Pixar. And he talks about how he was on this journey for over 20 years of creating his first computer animated film. That first computer animated film was Toy Story in 1995. Ed Catmull was born in 1945. Okay, he was 50 years old when Toy Story came out. And so I got in a rabbit hole. I was like, let's see these other companies, when these other companies were founded by these founders. And apologies if I don't have all the names of the founders, but I do have the companies of the founder that created it, if that makes sense. So Alibaba, Jack Ma, the individual that created Alibaba, he was 35. Home Depot, the individual that created Home Depot, he was 54. The individual that created Geico, he was 50. The person that created Huffington Post, they were 55. The individual that created ramen noodles, they were 48. Tommy Hilfiger, that wasn't started until he was 34. And so I wanted to mention that because age is really just a number. So if you are creating something, sure, in the perfect world, having that urgency is a skill set. It's a good thing to have, but I do think for me personally, it's just like, man, just chill out, right? Like, there's no rush. I mean, we're gonna figure it out, right? It's thinking things in a marathon, not a sprint, not just looking at some of these YouTube videos of these clothing brand designers that made it at 30. That's amazing for them. I'm sure they worked incredibly hard. That takes incredible discipline, but it's also such a small percentage of people, right? The majority of businesses, it takes years. And I just think social media expedites everything. And when we compare ourselves to those individuals with such large followings, it can be discouraging. So just a friendly reminder, whether if you're a YouTuber, if you are someone who's starting a clothing brand, if you're starting another business, like, age is just a number. And all those founders that I mentioned with their ages, I want to emphasize that was day one, right? Day one of creating the Huffington Post was, then the lady was 55. Day one of Geico getting launched, the individual was 50, right? This isn't when these people have achieved extraordinary success. Like, that was day one, okay? So I think that's a reminder that I need to have is, if I don't make it by 30 and have this incredible amount of success, it's okay, right? Where it's making sure we do things the right way, take our time, learn the right things, and comes with that is the maturity. And when you have that, the likelihood of succeeding will become greater as well. So, not to ramble on, but figure I share that with y'all. Age is just a number, and if you're creating something, I'm cheering you guys on, whatever that may be. And yeah, just like, let's just chill out, right? So, appreciate y'all, and yeah, we'll chat soon. Peace.